Oh, it says Krym nash, which means Crimea is ours.
Yeah.
For many Russians, Vladimir Putin is more than just a president. He's a symbol of national pride and an icon adorning the patriotic T-shirts in this Moscow store.
This T-shirt with Olympic rings.
Oh yes, and it's showing Putin as an Olympic hero.
Yeah, it's like hero, like superhero.
Is this meant to be ironic? Is it a joke?
Yeah, it's joke, but I don't think so.
Certainly his popularity ratings of more than 80% are no laughing matter. And of course, these provocative T-shirts are just one light-hearted sign of what many in the West regard as a much darker trend in Russia. Under this man, Vladimir Putin, there are concerns the country may be slipping back towards Soviet-style authoritarianism, and that after years of embracing the West, Russia is reversing course. The toppling of Ukraine's pro-Russian president earlier this year, supported by the West, seems to have been a tipping point. Amid complaints about NATO and European Union expansion, Russia annexed the strategic Crimean Peninsula, then backed separatist rebels in Ukraine's mainly Russian-speaking east. Despite a raft of Western economic sanctions that followed, Russian officials believe their message is now finally being heard.
To some extent, there is a growing understanding in the West that it is impossible to organize post-Cold War Europe without speaking to Russia.
But this newly assertive Russia seems to tolerate even less criticism than before. At the offices of one of the country's most influential newspapers, Vedomosti, staff suspect their days of independence may be numbered. Controversial new laws signed by President Putin limit foreign ownership of media companies in Russia, currently owned in part by the Wall Street Journal and the Financial Times. Vedomosti may soon have a new Russian owner, loyal to the Kremlin.
We're not an opposition newspaper, but because we're independent and because we can't be forced to write in favour of them, that's already enough of an inconvenience.
Back in the T-shirt shop, the absence of criticism has become a fashion accessory.
My favorite. Putin is my hero.
Let's have a look. Putin is my hero. Is he your hero?
Yeah.
Matthew Chance, CNN Moscow.